Here's some proof that not everything I do rotates around cryptocurrency. So, just to be clear, all views expressed in this video are purely my opinion, and often the reviews I make are made as an affiliate or introducer to the program, service or product being reviewed, and I may be earning from introducing others to it. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should always carry out your own due diligence before getting involved in any program or product that I review, even if I believe it to be safe, profitable and worthwhile. My reviews must not be treated as recommendations. They are simply an account of my own experiences and understanding of how a program, service or product works. Now, I said in my very brief opening to this video that here's proof that I'm not all about cryptocurrencies, and what I want to do is share with you in this video an opportunity through an organization called VC Crowd. You're looking at their website right now, and you may actually have come across this company before in their previous name, which was the Angel Business Club. Now, before people go off at a tangent and start trying to come up with totally invalid reasons as to why they changed their name, I'll explain it so you don't have to bother. You see, VC Crowd, venture capitalism crowd or venture capital crowd, defines what they do far better than Angel Business Club ever did. And let's be honest, Angel Business Club, if I just threw that name at you, wouldn't necessarily mean a thing, whereas VC Crowd is totally descriptive of what they actually do. Now, on their public facing website they have this little video here which you can actually also view on YouTube, and to save you watching the video, which is very short, 2 minutes in its entire length, what I've done is I have paraphrased exactly what they're saying in that video. I mean, I haven't even bothered spell checking it. I've written it down in an email, and I'm literally going to take you through the words in that video because it sums up pretty much what they do and what the opportunity is all about. I may, of course, diverse slightly and give a little bit more explanation about each section as I go along. So let me get right on that, and I'll share those words with you now. Now, this is literally almost an identical transcript to the words in the video itself, but I'll run through it because I think it's useful. So, VC Crowd acts as a hybrid between traditional venture capital and crowdfunding, offering subscription-based early access to equity ownership in a diverse portfolio of private companies with outstanding potential. Membership is open to anyone familiar with crowdfunding or curious about its benefits, but the portfolio is mined or sourced and importantly managed by a fully FCA regulated, highly experienced and respected team of advisors that protects and maximizes value for all. So the first thing to pull out of that, coming off script slightly, is that they are a regulated business. So how does it work? Firstly, they identify early stage companies with real potential through their advisory team's network and through funding applications from companies that are made directly through their website. The advisory team carries out rigorous due diligence on these companies and then negotiates highly advantageous terms with them. Importantly, the advisors also take an extremely active role in their portfolio companies, often taking executive positions on their management boards where they can use their expertise and experience to help the companies achieve their growth objectives. Now, VC Crowd members pay a monthly membership fee each month to be involved in this opportunity, and in exchange, VC Crowd then gives the members free shares in these portfolio companies up to the value of their monthly membership fee. Now, I can personally vouch for that, coming off script just a moment. I've been a member of VC Crowd now for over 2 years, and indeed I pay a monthly membership fee, and every single month I get new shares in the companies that they are getting involved in. Members also benefit from regular webinars, and I'm going to tell you about one of those in a moment, and news alerts on club matters and general business subjects. VC Crowd offers similar opportunities to typical crowdfunding, but in a way that mitigates the risk through the work of the advisory team. In other words, why do it yourself when you have an expert team that are literally doing nothing but this on a day-to-day working basis? Members can pause or cancel their subscription at any time, but they are only allocated shares, of course, in those months when their subscription is paid. And the other thing they don't mention there is you can also increase your subscription for a month or a few months if you just want to put a little bit more in from time to time. Members can also trade with other members in VC Crowd's proprietary secondary market bulletin board. In other words, you and I could exchange shares in different companies within the portfolio inside VC Crowd's proprietary secondary market. VC Crowd typically participates in companies that are in early stages of development with good medium to long-term outlooks. Obviously, they're looking for companies that have a really good chance of succeeding, and especially when those companies are perhaps a little bit unusual or seen to be breaking new ground. The exit strategies of the portfolio companies normally involve an IPO or a trade sale, and these of course do take time to develop. In short, some companies of course will come along to VC Crowd. They will get taken up in their early evolution, let's say, and as they start to succeed, may then wish to go it alone, in which case then of course they will trade an exit deal with VC Crowd, and VC Crowd will make sure that that exit deal is a good one for its members. However, the potential returns on those that are successful could be enormous, and are normally only available to institutions or the extremely wealthy. Now imagine if, I don't know, a few years ago VC Crowd had got on board with Amazon in its early days. Then of course its members would have made an absolute fortune. It's quite possible that companies may well come along as time goes on that also do extremely well. Okay, maybe not quite to the degree of Amazon, but who knows? They've got a couple of companies on their books right now that certainly have massive potential, in my opinion. Just to finish the transcript from the video, VC Crowd makes venture capitalism available to all, so why not become part of the crowd? Join the thousands of VC Crowd members who are already enjoying the benefits offered by this unique community. And I have, of course, put a link below the video, and you'll see that link when you take a look, and you can join VC Crowd if you want to from that link. Now, moving on, should you click on the link below, this is where you will arrive. This is my invitation page, so you can join VC Crowd from here. Now, a couple of quick points on that. First off, you can join without at this stage making any financial commitment. So you can just simply join up so that you can have a really good look around inside the VC Crowd members website, and you'll see all the latest news there. You may find there's some past webinars, recent webinars that you can have a look at, and so on. Now, talking of webinars, there's actually a VC Crowd webinar this evening. This is literally an email that I received this morning, or possibly yesterday, I forget, my apologies. It's possible, if you're quick enough, that you could actually tune into this webinar yourself this evening. It's on in approximately 3 hours as I speak, i.e. 6 p.m. this evening, UK time. And if you've joined and become a member before then it's quite conceivable that you may get a quick invite to that webinar yourself. Now, I can't give you a webinar link because, as you can see here, it's very much a members only webinar. But it's also possible that if you join a little bit after the webinar event, you might be able to watch the webinar recording. Not 100% certain about that, but if there is a recording of this evening as a member, you should be able to watch it. Now, why would you want to watch it? I mean, why would you particularly want to tune into this webinar? Well, let me quickly explain. The webinar this evening is focused on LifeSafe Technologies, one of the companies that VC Crowd are getting behind, have been behind now for a while. And it's a company that I think has magnificent potential. And I believe that for a reason. In fact, I even have a couple of their products myself. I'm not going to go and dig them out and show you now, but trust me, I have some of their products. I have a couple of kitchen-based products, one which is a fry-in-the-pan extinguisher, which instantly puts out any kind of fire in a kitchen pan, which is absolutely brilliant. Another one which is a small handheld fire extinguisher that will put out any type of fire, even electrical fires. Now just to give you an idea of the potential of LifeSafe Technologies, they have literally just recently been invited by Amazon to join their new Amazon Launchpad program as a featured company. And Amazon do not put these invitations out lightly. Again, I'll just read from the news bulletin here that you can see on the screen. LifeSafe is pleased to announce that it has been invited to join the Amazon Launchpad program. Amazon Launchpad is an invitation-only global sales platform for businesses that Amazon believe have a significant global market and is proven to meet their corporate social responsibility program. Businesses need to have the right environmental credentials and solve real human issues. Now, that's quite an honor. I won't bother reading the rest of it, but to be invited by Amazon to join their Launchpad project, program, platform, that's quite an honor. And LifeSafe Technologies has been asked to do just that. So that's Amazon, and I think, well, we all know how big Amazon are and the implication that could have to LifeSafe Technologies. So what a great time to actually get in to this program. Now let me just briefly take you back to that joining form, that all-important joining form that you can see at the bottom of this video. Should you join today, there is an offer of free shares, as you can see. Create your free account today to win 3 shares worth up to £250. So you can win some free shares even before you make a financial commitment. And topically, in my opinion, this is perfect timing. As you can see at the bottom of the form, get my LifeSafe and TES shares and win 3 extra shares. So in other words, if you join up and then you do go ahead and you kick off with your monthly subscription commitment, you're going to get some LifeSafe shares pretty much straight away. So I think this is a tremendous opportunity. I don't think I've ever seen any adverse comments about it. It's well structured, well run, and it's I suppose an unusual opportunity and a little bit different to what I normally present to you on a regular basis. So there you have it. That's VC Crowd. I'm happy to be a member of VC Crowd, and I know that I am not alone with that thought. So thanks very much for watching. Remember, do me a favor by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you know about future videos. And if you would, give me a like for the video.